I just want to make a short video explaining why I am banning MGTOWs from my channel, and shunning the label utterly. I dropped the MGTOW label nearly 2 years ago, but I did not consider myself anti-MGTOW, I considered myself a non-MGTOW instead. The problem was I vastly underestimated how toxic the MGTOW community is. MGTOW is in fact antithetical to the rights of men. Razorblade Candy tried to have it both ways. He tried to be both a men's rights activist and a MGTOW at the same time, but this was a mistake and I will now explain why. Let's look at a comment a MGTOW left on the anti-circumcision channel. This comment is the epitome of the toxic attitude MGTOWs have towards men's rights.
mech 5 days ago, edited. 5:10 You can't engineer this because men are individualistic and women are collective. MGTOW is the only framework that works. Many channels of information and many takes on the same subject. First, women must not be permitted on activism grounds in any instance because like you said they have no skin in the game. To add that they are all feminists and they can care less about harm towards boys. Passive aggressiveness. Just drop out of college and leave the plantation.
Analyzing male slavery. 3 days ago. Mech MGTOW is the only way that works. Explain how MGTOW will get circumcision banned? Are you another migtard?
mech 3 days ago, edited. Analyzing male slavery. MGTOW is a deliberate act of men retracting their resources. This is when they will listen. You are a fool to think a bunch of angry males will garner sympathy and action from society. We already tested for this. It doesn't work. All it does is get a backlash of shaming language co-signed by women who are the top consumers and voters. Hit the books before coming at me with that homonym, you fool.
Kyrie. 3 days ago, edited. Mech first you say that MGTOW is the only way to go. Then you talk about activism and keeping women out of it. Which one is it? Activism and MGTOW do not belong in the same sentence. MGTOW is a sour grapes movement for failed traditionalists who are withdrawing from society and hoarding resources because they can't get a woman or have been discarded by one.
Karu is one of my smartest commenters. He is great at doing concise posts that boils the subject matter down to the core essence. Do you see how he pointed out the contradictions in the MGTOW's 2 posts? The 2 posts by the MGTOW are a complete non sequitur, posting tradcon waffle about withdrawing resources and bringing women into line. Pointless talk about dropping out from college. This has nothing to do with the circumcision of helpless baby boys. This plastic MGTOW clearly wants society engineered around resource-hoarding mate-guarding men. Even if that was to somehow happen, how would this help baby boys? What relevance does it have to the anti-male genital mutilation movement? Tradcon men have given 0 fucks about the circumcision issue. Resource-hoarding men are anti-social losers, who avoid putting any effort or energy into helping others or giving back to society. MGTOW is in fact a toxic movement that is hostile to men's rights. These 2 movements are in fact antithetical to each other. MGTOW is about individualistic strongman posturing. Effective men's rights activism should be about male collectivism. Men need to put their egos aside and work together for the greater good. MGTOW men so obsessed with women and dating, that they frame everything around women, make shit allies. MGTOW men trying to convince men not to do anything, and be passive, will only spread defeatism. They are only encouraging the passive mindset that ends up getting men socially dominated by women. What I hate about MGTOW men is the delusions that they have about their community having an effect in the real world. MGTOW men tell themselves this to pat themselves on the back, so they can convince themselves that their passive actions are worthwhile. The self-satisfaction these men feel is totally unearned, and pretty pathetic frankly. The MGTOW who posted that hijacking comment said men are individuals. Then he talked about withdrawing resources from women. I am not interested in withdrawing resources to only try and win women back, as I will never provide women resources. I am not at RadCon looking to get back onto the plantation, but even if I was interested in this plan will never work simply because for it to have a chance to succeed it has to be enacted collectively. Withdrawing resources from women to bring them into line has to be done via a collective strike. It is a plan that can only work if implemented collectively. Otherwise it is just individual men rage-cutting from the dating game. The men rage-cutting one at a time, will strike break the second they get a whiff of pussy. Strikes have to be enforced collectively, or they will not work at all. How you would enforce a dating and marriage strike in the real world is beyond me anyway. The plan is narrow-minded and crap. I am not interested in desperate plans to bring traditional gender roles back. The only way I want to bring women into line, is stop them trampling over the rights of men, not to convince them to let men provide for them. The fact that MGTOWs are framing everything about resource provision shows how submissive these men are. The annoying thing is, MGTOW waffle about bringing women into line doesn't belong on a video tackling the subject of circumcision, male genital mutilation. It is complete derailment, and is in fact in bad taste. You have to be fucking obsessed to try and hijack a topic that has zero to do with MGTOW, and try and make it about MGTOW. If there is one topic that doesn't need hijacking by female-obsessed MGTOWs is the topic of male genital mutilation. But even the plight of helpless baby boys is not enough to get MGTOWs to stop pontificating about women, and bringing them back into line. I reject MGTOW utterly. I am not an anti-male, as MGTOW is an anti-male online community. I will personally avoid that toxic community. MGTOW is full of wannabe plantation slaves who are only one blowjob away from serving a female master. Pro-male men will gain nothing from interacting with MGTOWs. The recruitment potential of that online community is piss poor. I will be issuing anyone with the MGTOW label in their name a warning to change their name if they post on my channel, and if they refuse to do so, they get an automatic ban. I do not want to promote MGTOW, as MGTOW encourages men to be antisocial, and seems to make sick men, even more mentally ill. MGTOW harms men, so therefore it needs to be shunned. I refuse to make women part of my identity as a man. Talking about rejecting women is making women part of one's identity. It is just as bad as talking about relationships with women all the time. I do not reject women, nor do I worship them. I just consider them a demographic of human beings, that due to male passivity hold social dominance over men. It is up to men to stop being passive. MGTOW only encourages men to be passive, so it is time to give the MGTOW community the boot and shun it completely.
I'm a man going his own way, baby. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I will withdraw my resources from women, to bring them back into line. I'm a man going his own way. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I'm a man going his own way. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I will withdraw my resources from women, to bring them back into line. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I will withdraw my resources from women, to bring them back into line. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I'm a man going his own way. I will withdraw my resources from women, to bring them back into line. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I'm a man going his own way. I will withdraw my resources from women, to bring them back into line. I will withdraw my resources from women, to bring them back into line. I will withdraw my resources from women, to bring them back into line. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I'm a man going his own way. I'm a man going his own way. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I'm a man going his own way, baby. I will withdraw my resources from women, to bring them back into line. I will withdraw my resources from women, to bring them back into line.